I just watched a video called Don't Be a Sucker. It was made by the U.S. War Department in 1947, and it was intended to caution Americans against seeing their neighbors as enemies. Don't ask why I was watching U.S. War Department videos. I'm going to link this video, and I hope that you will watch it. If you change a few ethnicities here or there in a video made 77 years ago, you get what could be a PSA on current events in 2024. Truth is a healer of the lies of empire. There is no supreme race, religion, gender, or nation. We are all human beings beloved by God. And refusing that truth has always led us to create hell on earth and to hand down brokenness to the next generation. A couple of weeks ago, I sat down with a few of Auburn Seminary's emerging leaders as we were imagining a future beyond the election. The Reverend Dr. Brandon Harris, Associate Dean of Religious Life at the University of Southern California, shared a perspective that sent my imagination into overdrive. Brandon serves a diverse community of over 90 religious and spiritual organizations at USC. And he reminded us of a question someone once asked Jesus. The question was, who is my neighbor? Brandon encouraged us to think differently about the future and in a way to transform the kinds of questions we ask of our own spiritual traditions. His transformed question to his tradition was, how can I ensure that my neighbor flourishes? Asking different questions can fuel our personal leadership transformation. I am convinced of that. But we can change the world when we take a question like Brandon's with us beyond this season. We have to work for and claim a transformed world every day until the world is actually transformed, not just for ourselves, but for our neighbors. The waters of war, climate catastrophes, and authoritarianism, and on and on and on, have been flowing for such a long time, and those waters are not going to be stayed by the usual visions of fear and oppositional politics. Lead with love. Show up every day, claiming a long-haul vision to build a world where our neighbors can actually flourish. If we do, for certain, we will end the cycles of being pawns to powers that don't care about any of us. But we may also witness the birth of a world of good in our own time. For sure, we'll send into the future a world of sufficiency, of peace and justice, the world that was actually intended for all of us. How can I ensure that my neighbors flourish? Don't be a sucker. Lead with your neighbors in mind.